everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you the printouts that I had printed out from the Budget Mom. I did print out a few things for the Happy Planner, for my budget book. It does come with a lot of things. I am happy for like the monthly and weekly things, but I'm really trying to pay down debt and everything, so I'm going to show you what I printed out. So I printed out the debt snowball tracker. Write the month. Here's the month, and you just write it here. First off, put debt 1, debt 2, debt 3, debt 4. I'm going to do my credit cards, my student loan, and my personal loan. And then it starts off with starting balance, payment, new balance. So that's each month as you go along to see how you're doing and where you can improve. And I feel like this will help to show when I will pay off each thing. I plan to pay off like my Visa first, and then my Capital One. And then I want to pay off my personal loan that is higher interest. So while I'm paying off these two and I'm paying my monthly payments here, I'll continue to put money away saving so that I can go and pay off my personal loan. And then hopefully once these are done, I'll just start paying off my student loan. That is my lowest interest, and that's fine. So I printed that. The next one I printed out was my overall debt picture. Step 1, decide if you want to pay off your debt with the highest interest rate first or the smallest debt balance first. List all of your debts from either the highest interest rate or smallest balances, depending on your decision above. So debt priority, debt name, starting balance, interest rate, minimum payment, paid off. And then Step 3, pay minimum payments on all your debts except for either the smallest balance or highest interest rate debt, depending on your decision from Step 1. Put all of your extra money in the smallest balance or highest interest rate debt until it's paid off. Start paying off your second smallest balance or highest interest debt. Pay the minimum payment, any extra money you have, and the minimum payment that you use to pay off your first debt from above. Step 5, continue this debt plan until all of your debts are paid off. So I know these are kind of the same, but this one's like more in depth, I feel like. I don't know if I'm going to use this. It looked great, but now that I'm reading them side by side, they're almost the same. So I might save this for another month or so, or like after I pay off something. The next thing I did print out was the savings tracker. So it goes monthly, so each month I will print this out. The date, deposit, withdrawal balance, savings goal, starting balance, ending balance. So that's what I will do. I kind of liked it for like maybe even like a cash envelope or a sinking fund or something. I haven't decided what to use it for, but I thought this was cute, so I printed it out. The next thing I did print out was a goal worksheet. Measurable, attainable, and realistic. I feel like setting goals is a must. Like, it's a good thing to have a goal, so make your goal specific. What is your goal and the amount? So my goal is to obviously pay off all my debt, but I might start small and just pay off my Visa. And then when do you want to pay off your goal? Why do you want to reach this goal? How will you reach this goal? Use the action step boxes below. So action step 1 is like, I'm thinking, you know, limit my eating out, like, or my Starbucks or whatever, like spending less a month on like unnecessary things. Step 2, I'm not too sure. I know that I have a lot of things in my budget that I am cutting back and trying to do. Like, I am actually paying extra. I'm not paying my minimum balance. I'm paying extra on top of it to hopefully for my visa, to pay my visa off in 8 months. Right now I'm not working. Once I start working again, hopefully I'll be able to put more towards it. So goal checklist, I've checked and analyzed my budget to see how much I can save from each paycheck. I've researched my goal thoroughly to create a goal that is realistic and obtainable in my life. For example, if you want to save for a new car, have you thought about the car you want to buy and cost? Rewrite your specific goal using the information above. So this is like a rough draft, and then you write it into sentence here, and then you could remember that. So I think this is great. I love how the Budget Mom does stuff like this and like helps you, because you're not just going to sit there and think like, oh, I'm going to do this because of that. How can I get to that? Unless it's written down. I find writing things down helps to keep on track. So I love this one. So my next one I printed out was the credit card tracker. I did print out 2 of these because I'm trying to pay off 2 of my credit cards. So you write the company name, today's date, amount owed, minimum payment, interest rate, due date. So date, starting balance, payment, ending balance. So you just keep going until you pay it off. So 2 of those. So this as well, I want to pay off my Capital One. I thought this was a great idea to see from a glance and see if you are progressing on your credit score, if you're trying to build your credit score. With not working and constantly using my credit card and everything, and like it's been rough 2020. I opened a salon last December 2019, and then we had to close in March. So we were closed like mid-March, April, May, June, for 4 months basically. I went back to work July. I found a bigger place and I wanted it to be my own space, because before I was renting a suite. So I wanted a bigger space that I had my own washroom and everything for my clients, and it was easier to clean and I didn't have to share a lobby and stuff. So I found a bigger place. I'm thinking everything's going to be fine. So we opened July. So we worked July, August, September, October. So 4 months, and we closed mid-November. So we've been closed now for almost 2 months, like a month and a half. So it's been hard. So I want to keep my credit score on track. You can write the number and then color in whatever color you're at, like yellow, red, or green, or whatever. So, and it's super cute. You can probably color the outside if you wanted. So savings tracker, goal, and then these, you write down here how much each accounts for. So let's say my goal to save, like, you know, you want to start off with a reasonable goal, especially right now. Not too sure what my goal will be, but each you could put $10, $20, $30 every time you save that, because if you're doing it weekly or bi-weekly, then you can get to a certain amount in a certain amount of time. So I thought that was a great idea. I printed out a month. The planner that I did buy does come with a month. I'll show you. So it does come like this, and then I just write my bills and stuff, which is great. I love it. And then you have like, oops, before that, and then you have this here, like to write on the days. But I don't know, I felt like I could have a calendar monthly that I can write other things in to keep track for. I'm not too sure what yet, but I thought I would print that out. The next one I did was a weekly meal plan. I'm trying to stay in budget for my groceries. So what I've been doing is I've been planning out my meals for my family. Mostly dinners. Like, obviously, if my kids go back to school, they'll have their lunch, and then, you know, we always have breakfast stuff. So I thought this was great. So your grocery list, like, I feel like this is good if you want to take it to the grocery store, you know, write down your dairy, produce, meat, frozen, dry goods, other notes. And then if you want to have snacks certain days, I'm not really like meal prepping or anything, but this was just to keep track of like what we're eating each day and what I'll need to buy that week for it. So I thought this was a great idea. So there is 3 weeks left, because 3 weeks left of January. So I just printed out 3. So the last one I did print out was the monthly budget. So monthly take home pay, income source 1, 2, bonus income. Here you write fixed expenses, so like your rent, your insurance, and whatever else that is the same amount every month. And then variable expenses could be like your utilities, like your hydro, your water, anything like that. Debt, so you write all the debt that you have, like your credit cards, your loans, whatever, what you budgeted, and then how much you spent. Like, I love how it gives you the budgeted and spent option, because you know when you are trying to budget, oh, I think my bill is going to be this much, or I'm going to spend this much, but then you end up spending more. Like variable expenses, like say groceries, like you plan to spend like 200 or 150 a week, and then you end up going under budget or over budget, so then you know the total. So savings, like I'm going to be starting a cash envelope, so I'm going to write, like, not for the cash envelope for like my groceries and stuff, but I'm going to be starting a sinking fund. So I'm going to be saving, putting away for like emergencies, debt, car maintenance, and then I'm going to start envelopes for my oldest and my youngest son, just in case if they need like new shoes or clothes or uniforms for school or whatever. And then once I get to a certain amount, I will start putting it into their savings account, but keep some cash on me so that I can continue to keep it on hand in case I need to grab something quick for them. So that is what I had printed out. So my plan was to put it in here. So let's go back. I want to order dividers for this planner. I didn't know exactly what I wanted or needed. So now that I know how I want to organize it, I want to get another divider so that I know where to grab it from. So right now, like currently, like in the beginning, you have the calendars. So I decided to put it right before January. That way I could just like open it and flip to January until I get the dividers. So I decided, because these aren't going to be monthly, I would put these here. And I did, because these were printable, I did credit score. End up having to cut them and everything and buy certain paper and whatever. So if you want to see how I did that, you can go and watch my previous video. It will show you, you know, where you can print it, the things that I used, and everything there. I am new to YouTube, so I don't know how to, you know, put it there for you to click on, but yeah, so I did obviously watch a lot of people on how they do their planners and how they print out extra things. You can order a lot of this stuff from the Happy Planners website, or you can order it from Michael's. But that's totally up to you. Right now, I don't know what works for me. I forgot to put this. So I'm just going to see what I could do, see what I like. I'm going to try different people's, like this is the Budget Mom. I'm going to try others to see. If you have any suggestions, just let me know below. And then, yeah. If you, so I really wanted to, like, I'm not tech savvy at all. Like, no idea. I really wanted to print on the back so that I didn't use up so much space in my planner, but I might have to. But if you know how, or you have a video of you printing out on the back, please comment below so I can know how you do it. So let me see. Weekly expenses. So, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. I think this is how I will keep it. I might change it to see what works for me. I have no idea. Right now I don't know if I'm going to use this, so I'm just going to put it in the back. Because if I decide like 1 month, or if I figure out how to use it, I will. So yeah, that is the stuff that I printed out from the Budget Mom. She's great. I'll leave her link below so you can print out. Like I said, I am new to budgeting. I'm new to all of this. So if you do want to continue to watch me, and if you have suggestions, please subscribe to my channel and watch me on my journey to paying off debt and staying on budget.